Hey, welcome back. It's me, Ryan, and Jeremy. We're here today. We're going to be playing Viscounts. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry we're a little bit behind schedule today. But first, I'm just going to jump right in. Thank you to our sponsor, Game Toppers, for our table that we normally play on at Ryan's.
Yep.
Thank you to the Op for donating last week's prize, which was Scooby-Doo Escape from Haunted Mansion.
We have a
which
winner
was
for that,
awesome.
right?
Yes, we do. And that winner is Gator Dave.
What? It's about time he finally won something.
Nah, the redraw.
Redraw. I protest.
Redraw,
hey
for
man,
sure.
random number generator. It does what it does. So, Gator Dave, you know what to do. All right. With that, I'm going to hand it off to Jeremy to talk about the game we're playing today, which we do have a giveaway from Renegade for.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
We
pretty
like to give games away.
Yeah, so this is actually one that we didn't cover on Kickstarter. Surprisingly, we mostly cover all of Shim's stuff. If you guys are familiar with the whole Raiders universe and the West Kingdom universe, you're probably going to be familiar with a lot of the iconography that you see here today.
This is the third West Kingdom game, right?
This is.
Our
Paladins,
Architects,
Architects, and now this, but in that other order. But yes, so this is going to be very familiar for those who've seen those previous games, but there's a lot of unique things going on here. And I'll get to at the end which one I like better, but this is only the second time I've played it. And I've only played it 2-player, and I do feel, just in our experience, that this is probably going to be a better game. It's already a good game, but a better game at 3 or 4 players just because of the interactions that are going to take place in the castle and with some of the different locations in the game. All right, so this is probably going to be a longer game too, so be prepared to sit here for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. There's a lot of stuff going on.
You have to watch every minute.
Yeah, well, the game's going to end in one of 2 ways, and that's by going through the deeds or the debt stacks of cards. And the number of cards in each of these stacks is dependent upon the number of players. If you look below these, and do we have our overhead on right now? We do.
Yep.
If you look below these, this is the debt one. It tells us in a 3-player game we have to go through 15 of these different debt cards. Once either one of these triggers happens, we're going to finish that round, meaning that Kira is going to be the last player in the round, and then we'll play one more time around. So everyone's going to have an equal number of turns, which I like in any kind of Euro game for sure.
For sure.
All right, you all right, Kira, there?
Yeah, I'm just going to check.
The card did not show.
Oh, the card did not show. Okay. Well, we'll come back. Kira's going to check that while I keep explaining the game. So we're going to play until one of those 2 triggers happens within the game. Now, the board is randomly set up at the start. You're going to notice that, well, you're probably not going to notice, but on each of these boards hidden underneath the castle is going to be a number. And that's either going to be a 1 or 2-player game, a 1 to 3-player game, possibly a 3 or 4-player game. So you're going to flip these to the right side of these double-sided boards. And then you're going to randomly put them around the castle and use the castle to kind of lock them all in together at the same time. On the actual boards themselves, you're going to have 3 locations. This is where your Viscount will travel through the course of the game, and he's always going to travel in a rondel fashion clockwise around the board. You have a stack of cards on each one of these, as Ryan's making the horsey get up, with townsfolk stacks on them. These are the variable cards that you're going to have through the course of the game. These cards are going to have a wide range of different abilities. They're multi-use cards, so they can be used for a variety of different things as well. You're also going to have random manuscripts on each of these. These are things that we can ink and write to be able to gain points and possibly some victory points at the end as well, and some immediate benefits. You have the castle, which is in the center of the board. This is going to represent a space for your workers to progress up through the course of the game. When they progress up, they're going to gain benefits. They're going to gain points at the end of the game for all the different areas that you occupy. Plus, there's a really cool mechanic where they're going to spread out and disperse throughout the game as well. All right, you also have a player board in front of you. And do we have the overhead camera working yet? Nope. Okay. So I will use this to show you the player board until we get that up and functioning. This is a player board in front of you, and it's going to be housing all the different actions that you take on your turn. Across the top, you're going to have your different types of buildings. You have trading posts, you have guild halls, and you have workshops. And there's 3 of each of them. And unlike Paladins, they can be built in any order. In Paladins, you have to build left to right. In this, you can pick the middle one of any one of these 3 different types. All of these are going to unlock unique benefits underneath of them. So within the 3 different trading posts, each one of them unlocks something very, very different. Also on your player board, it's going to walk you through all the different stages of your turn. So there's no player aid. You just look at the player board and go through each one of those steps, and we'll do that as we start playing the game. Across the center in this purple area is the corruption. You have criminals in this game that you can hire. They have really good benefits, but they're also going to hurt you because you're trying to manage a corruption track on your board that is both good and bad. And these are, when they clash, these 2 tokens clash, they're going to affect very specific things within the game. Finally, across the bottom of your player board, you're going to have your cards that you're going to play. At the start of every single one of your turns, the card on the far right is going to fall off, possibly activating some kind of special ability. And then you're going to introduce a new card onto the left side of that player board, doing that specific ability and interacting with that card for that entire round. This is where a lot of the different variability comes in the game. How you pick up new cards, which cards you use, and the order that you use them, the way you can actually rearrange your board through the game is going to affect your ability to do very specific things. All right, I think I've talked about a lot of the different things there, but let me talk about just very briefly about the cards themselves as they're still working on that overhead. When you look at a card, each of us is going to start with 8 player cards that are all the same for all the different players. And you're going to see I have blue cards here, Ryan's going to have red cards, so they're pretty easy to distinguish them from one another. These cards are multi-use. They're going to have some kind of ability across the top for taking one of the 4 different actions on your turn. Plus, they're going to have something across the bottom that either activates the moment it's played on your player board, anytime that's on your player board, so like an ongoing ability, or when it is removed from the 3rd space on your player board. Then you have other people that you can hire or dismiss to give you even more abilities because they have their own little icon in the upper right, and those will key off the moment you take them into your discard pile or the moment you remove them permanently from the game. And we'll explain on how to get each of these different cards throughout the game.
Yeah, I do want to say that Shem is great with these multi-use cards, and what I love about sitting down to play Viscounts, now, to be fair, I've never played this before, so Jeremy taught me the game earlier today, but since I've played all of the Raiders games and all of the West Kingdom games, this is very easy to just pick up on. Like if you recognize an icon or you know how a card works in Paladins or in Architects, it's basically going to work the exact same way. So we already set up cards for the draft, and as soon as Kira's back, we're going to start by drafting cards.
Yeah, can we see these on camera? Can we see these cards down here on camera?
The top, most of them, yeah.
Okay. That's most of them works.
Basically what happens here at the start of the game is that we have 4 starting cards. It's equal to the number of players plus 1. So we have 3 players, 4 cards, with a townsfolk, one of the starting townsfolk. And what we'll be doing is in reverse turn order, drafting a set of these. These are going to give you a starting location for your Viscount. And if you can't see on the board, these are numbered locations, which has a number at the top. That means that's where you're going to place them at the start. That's going to be where you are going to be able to move from. Then it's going to have a list of resources, possibly some of these debts, possibly some of these deeds cards you'll start with, maybe flipping cards over, maybe destroying cards out of your deck. And then the card that you get is actually going to be inserted into that starting 8-card deck, shuffled up, so it's going to be a unique ability. And again, all of these cards that you see here, and there's I think maybe 70 unique cards.
That's crazy.
They all have kind of some kind of special or unique effect on them. So we will draft these, gain those resources, start on the board, and then we'll go through the first action within the game.
Now, are these all unique, or are there some duplicates?
I think they're all unique.
And look, we may just have to use the overhead camera to showcase like the good old days. I'm not sure, because if that camera's not up and running, you know.
It's getting there.
It's getting there. I'm getting word from the studio
Can we see this?
that it's getting there.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Cool. So yeah, let me show you guys this. Here's a pairing that you may have at the start of the game. This pairing, again, is going to show you the location you start in, the resources that you can start with, any deeds, any debts, any of them that may get flipped over. And also it's going to show you, one of the townsfolk cards that you will start with as well. All the townsfolk cards, when you look at them, is going to show you a cost. So typically when you buy this card, it would cost this. It's also going to do some other types of actions for you as it's played on your board. What type of main actions is associated with, the person's name, when this card would take effect. For instance, Emma here is an ongoing effect that will always do this ability across the bottom as long as she is in one of the 3 spaces on your player board. All right. Kira, you good?
And you're the first to draft.
Can you hear me?
You are the
Can
first to
everybody
draft.
hear me?
Hopefully.
I just plugged back in
Joys of live streaming.
Plug back into the Matrix?
into the matrix.
I want to do that.
So Kira knows how to play this, so she should be able to move along fairly quickly.
Are you
Here's some
saying that
cards.
I won't move along fairly quickly?
Yes.
Oh,
We will
okay.
AP this. I'll AP
I'm going
this.
to try not to AP too much.
Kira and Ryan, we're getting YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
Well, that might happen. That's a YouTube thing.
That's just you two.
We're talking. David is off camera here today. David is in the comments. So if you are interacting with us through text, you are talking to David, who, you know.
And if I'm not talking, I don't want to talk.
If David is not responding to your
We're gonna
comments,
take
he
some of
says
these
it's because he
stacks, not
personally doesn't want to talk to you. You know who you are. No, he didn't. That's not what he said. But he will be there answering questions.
Ryan, do you want to destroy a card?
Oh, nice.
Let's see.
And you're going to get 1 gold.
I'm going to take the guy that lets me flip things.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with 2 gold, which
Many
are these.
bits
Are these
and
gold,
beads going
actually?
on. Yes.
Thank you.
Make
I
sure
get one
that
of
that
each,
side
but I
up.
get to flip. Well, I get one of each. I get 2 workers starting anywhere, correct?
Yeah, this guy's really good.
I'm going to start them both.
So I'm
where do
going
I
to show you
start?
guys my cards here. I picked these 2. I'm going to
These
start on location
specifically?
7 with 2 stone, 1 gold,
This
9
one, so they'll go here.
silver,
Right.
a
But I get to
deed, a
choose.
debt. The debt I actually get to flip over. And this guy's going to be randomly inserted into my deck and shuffled up to be able to be used with one of those 8 starting cards. So I'm going to take my Viscount, put him on location 7, which is right there. Get 2 stone, 1 gold, 9 silver. That's a lot of silver. 5,
I get 7.
8, 9. A deed and a debt. My debt's going to get flipped over. My deed will not. Put this guy into my deck. Once you are done with this card in particular, you're actually going to flip it over. This is going to show you a couple different things. Point values for each of your guys in the castle at the end of the game. What happens when you land on the same space as another player. What happens when you have people ejected from the castle. Points for manuscripts. And what happens when you have to reshuffle your deck. Some things I forgot to mention to you, Ryan, as well.
Yeah, okay.
So we'll surprise you with them as we go
Great.
through the game.
I like surprises.
And we're going to take
3
these
cards,
and
correct?
Put them underneath. Take these and put them underneath. Yep. Shuffle.
Oh, I got basically the worst starting hand I could have possibly ever imagined.
Boo-hoo.
It's okay.
So
I'm gonna-
sad.
I'm going to take this board. And David,
We'll
can we see this across the top, starting right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Not
These,
anymore, but
yeah, so obviously there would be buildings on this normally, but I'm showing the 4th player board. These are the actions that we're going to take, and I'll walk you through each of these actions right now. The very first thing that would happen on my turn is I would eject the guy on the far right of my board. Obviously, we're at the very early stages of the game. There is no guys on my player board, so that is simply going to be skipped. Then I'm going to play one of the 3 cards from my hand onto the left spot, which is down here, onto my player board. And I will do that right now. Do I have 3 cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 1 more. All right, I am going to play the Journeyman. So this is the guy that I'm going to play.
Yep.
He's going to go to the left side of my board, and I'll explain why in just a moment. But for now, I'm going to show you it on this player board, so you get to see exactly what is going on. All right, so he goes there. I look down here to see if he has a lightning bolt. He doesn't. If he did have a lightning bolt, he would immediately take the action on the bottom right of that card. Nothing. In fact, the Journeyman won't take his action across the bottom until he falls off my board. That's what the X stands for. All right, so he's on my player board now. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check and see how many corruption or criminals I have on my player board. I don't have any criminals because I don't have that criminal symbol. If I did, a criminal symbol would look something like you see right here. And that's the skull. For each one of those I have on my player board, I have to move that black token to the left that many spaces. But for now, nothing happens. Then I'm going to move my Viscount a number of spaces equal to whatever my my silver value is on that character. It's got to be that amount. It can't be less than that amount. It can be more than that amount, but for every extra movement I want to use, I have to spend 1 extra silver. So in this case, I have 2 movement points. And you have to follow the arrows on the board. You can go down, I can go across the top, and so forth. And it really depends upon the action that you want to take. In this case, the card that I played is a Journeyman, and he provides me trade actions. So I might want to start with trade actions, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to move 2 spaces and go 1, 2,
Oh, nice.
3. And to do that, I had to pay 1 extra silver. So I moved 3 spaces. Then I'm going to look on the board and say, what is the conversion rate? Everything on the outside of the board is either a construction action or it is a trade action. In this case, it is a trade action. and my journeyman provides me 2. The space way over here provides me 2.
You know, nobody can see you pointing at this when that's up
Oh.
because it's covering the screen.
Okay. Good point. Good point. Good points all around.
You wanted to keep it secret.
Yes, keep it secret. So up here on the trade board, again, I have 4 on my board, so I can do this twice. 4 divided by 2 is twice. You can also, and this is the one of the harder things to grasp, you can actually bribe the people that are in the town in the region of the board that you're in if they have those same icons. So if this guy had trade icons on him, I could spend that amount of silver to also pull from him, removing that character from the game permanently and also taking the action of that card. This guy doesn't have any. So right now I'm gaining 2 ink. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. That's the action I took. And again, it's one of these 4 actions. Trade, construct, send one of your workers or send workers to the castle, or ink a manuscript. Then I have the opportunity to buy a card. The card I can buy is from that particular region exactly. And I will do that. I will spend 2 silver.
Take the thing off.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Keep forgetting. So weird having the new camera there.
When you did that abrupt point
Yeah.
to the castle, no one's...
So I will buy this tinker. He's going to cost me 2. So I will spend 1, 2. He immediately provides me with the action here, which is to move my token, my white token, 1 space to the left. And I'm going to do that now. And then he's going to go into my discard pile.
All right, you're all set?
I think I am mostly set. 2 more things are going to happen before Ryan takes his turn. And we won't explain this every single time. We're going to check to see if my 2 tokens have collided. They have not. If they did, we'll explain that when it happens. And then I'm going to draw back up to my hand limit. Everyone at the start of the game starts with 3. You can increase that by building a building or by getting one of the cards in the game.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to draw back up, and I am done. That was a lot. There's a
Yeah.
lot going on in this game.
All right, well, I'm not doing anything that exciting. Now, I'm going to place a squire who can move me 2 spaces. Jeremy, can you move me in 2 spaces towards the castle?
1, 2.
Yeah, because there are certain actions that you can only take when you're close to the castle and certain actions that you can only take when you're far away, like Jeremy alluded to. My squire is going to let me send people to the castle, basically. Now, if I already have 2 there, can I send 2 more, or can I only send 1?
You can send as many as you pay with the resources.
Right, but then it'll explode and they'll all move
Yes.
to different spaces?
Yeah, so well, how many of
Why
those
don't you just
icons
get
do you have right now?
Well, so currently I have 1 icon.
Yes.
I could bribe that guy who adds me a 2nd, and I can spend a gold to make it a 3rd. 3 icons gets me 2 people, theoretically, but it might not be valuable for me to do that.
Good.
So I'm just going to send in 1 guy,
Okay.
and that's going to cause, basically, I don't know what it's called, an explosion.
Sure.
My people are going to move up. So 1 is going to move to each side, and 1 is going to move
Straight
up
up.
to the straight up ability, and I'll get to trigger that ability immediately.
It's either getting a gold or moving
moving.
a guy left or right.
If I move a guy left or right, do I get to trigger that new ability instead?
Is it
That's a
on the
great
bottom
question.
level or the top or the level he's on?
That's a great question. Move one of your workers from their first tier section of the castle to an adjacent first tier.
From the first
just
tier
first
section.
tier.
Just to help create new explosions.
Just to help create new explosions,
might as well
huh?
take the gold.
I'm going to take the gold this early. I'm not really set up for anything else yet at the castle. So I'm not going to mess with that guy, but I think I will actually hire him. It's going to cost me 3, so I will pay the 3.
Yep.
Can you hand me the Chevalier?
And that is going to allow you to discard. Let me show you this.
Yeah.
This is who he hired, which cost him 3. It's going to go to his discard pile. But as he hires him, he gets to discard a card in his hand or
Yes.
from the top of his discard pile.
Getting rid of this abbot who I didn't really want to use anyway.
Okay.
I'm not ready to
That
do
goes to your
books.
discard
And
pile
this goes
as
to my discard pile. And then at the end of my turn, I'm going to check, just like Jeremy, my discs
it all.
are far away from each other.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to draw back up to 3 cards, which is my hand limit.
Right on.
Yeah, this is not bad.
All right, you guys have gotten enough explanation at this point. I'm playing the Journeyman, which is
Same
2.
with the guy I played. Yep.
I get 2 bags. I'm going to move 1, 2. I'm going to get 2 gold.
Yep.
Because you have 4 bags?
Because I have 4 bags. 2 on the
Nice.
board and 2 with him. That's it.
That's it? Not recruiting or anything?
The
deacon?
He lets me rearrange my thing.
The Deacon says when you do the ink action, you can destroy a card or dismiss a card.
Yeah.
And he
Destroying.
immediately rearranges.
Jeremy.
You have ways you've drafted a way to destroy cards. Jeremy and I don't have any ways to destroy cards right now, so drafting cards that will help us destroy cards could be helpful. Culling out some of those basic cards so that you only have advanced cards by the end can be really helpful.
So I'm going to play the Abbot.
The guy I just discarded.
Yeah, so the Abbot, the reason why, so there's a lot of choices on why you want to play cards. One is either to get the action of the card, one is to get the exact movement where you want to go, one is to get the exact type of action here or the action on the bottom. So again, it's a multi-use step. What do I want to use it for? In this case, he's the only card in my hand that is 2, and I need 2 because I want to move exactly 2 spaces. And I'm going to play him on my board, which is going to move my journeyman 1 space, and I'm going to take my guy and go 1 and then down 1.
Oh, coming down to the castle.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that, but then I'm going to pick one of my 4 actions. In this case, I'm going to ink a manuscript. Again, constructing and trading is on the outside of the board. Sending workers and doing manuscripts is on the inside of the board. So I'm going to do that. And the cost is right here on the tile of what the space that you're in. In this case, it's going to cost me 3 to be able to do that. I have 1 on my player board from the Abbot and no more. So I have to spend 2 inkwells to be able to get up to that 3 threshold. I do, which is immediately going to move my white marker 1 space to the right, and I collect these. There is a set collection portion for these for having 3 of a kind or 1 of each of the 4 different kinds. So there's points associated with that as well. The other reason why I really wanted to move to this section, because I really want this guy.
Yeah, that peddler seems pretty cool.
He's fantastic. He's going to cost me 2 to be able to buy him. He provides 3 bags, but he also is going to move my guy 1 more space. So I'm going to spend 2 silver, buy this guy, and move my guy 1 more space. So he goes to my discard and draw back up to my...
That's not your guy. That's a
different
thing. These are our guys.
Yeah, I'm going to get the terminology for that.
Virtue.
Virtue and corruption. Boom.
So you bought your guy, so that's it. You drop back up to 3?
I did.
All right, so my squire is going to shift over. I'm going to drop in the financer. Moves me 3. I want to do some trading, so...
So it's either 1, 2, 3...
I want to end up...
1, 2, 3...
I could end up here, where I could get a coin, or I could end up...
1...
I could end up 1, 2... Nope, that's it. I can only end up in these 2 spaces if I want to trade.
You can spend coin, too. And be
that's true. Do I want to do that? I don't know that I like that deacon either, but I do like this pastor. So I'm going to try to come 1, 2, 3 up here. Now I've got 3 bags, so I only get to get 1 stone out of this, unfortunately.
But you could spend a coin to get 1 extra.
You know what? That's worth it to me. Basically 1 coin for 1 stone.
You got your stone.
Not a bad idea. So I've got 2 stone now. And this guy's, I'm not going to dismiss him.
Could have dismissed him to get your coin, to get your bag that way as well, and rearrange your board. That's what his icon does. Or you could have just spent your coin and then buy him.
I could have. I'm just going to spend my coin and buy him.
So spend a coin. He goes to your discard pile, and you keep putting it in.
And he has an instant ability of rearranging my board. And I can just swap these 2, right?
Quicker. Yep.
I do want the financier to drop off quicker because I want them back in my deck quicker. All right, so I'm going to draw back up to 3 and be done.
All right.
Okay. Play the card I drafted at the beginning of the game, Rudolph. He doesn't do anything right now, but he gives me 2 movement.
Yep. That's the card that she played, Rudolph. When he falls off, he's going to allow her to destroy 2 cards, either from her hand or the top of her pile, or gain 2 resources.
Yeah, that's huge.
He's pretty good.
So I spent 2 gold.
To
get me up to 3.
Okay.
Because I have 1.
Yep.
Right?
So you're going to put 3 in there.
No, I'm only going to put 2.
2 in there, yep. And they won't split. You have to have 3 of your own guys in a section for them to be able to move forward. But she's basically seeding the castle with points.
I could choose to buy this, but it's not going to give me enough, or to discard him. It's not going to give me enough to go up to the next level, so I'm not going to waste the coin right now.
Okay.
And that's it.
You're not going to buy him?
Sure, why not?
So she's buying the Overseer for 3. It's going to go to her discard. You can rearrange your board right now if you so wish.
Yep, that's what I'm going to need to do it again. I like that my pastor kind of looks like Conan O'Brien, by the way.
What? Oh, man,
doesn't he look like
guy.
Conan O'Brien?
That is Conan.
This is going to be a long game if we show every single
Sorry,
card, y'all.
you know what? I was just struck by the similarities, okay?
You'll be all right. All right, I am going to, ooh. All right, so I'll show you our first taste of corruption. I'm gonna play this guy. First thing, all my guys shift to the right. No one's falling off my board yet. He has a corruption on him, which means that I check my entire board to see how many I have. I only have one, which means my corruption will move one step towards the right. He's gonna go on my board, which gives me 3 spaces. I have no idea where I'm gonna go, but the other good thing about him is the moment that I played him, he has an instant ability. It says I can hire any guy that I want right now,
nice.
anywhere for free.
That's a pretty good
So
ability.
that's why I took him at the start of the game. And I am going to take Mr. Peddler's, and there's another Peddler. I'm going to take this guy for 4 men for free, hire him, which is going to move it 1 space to the left. Goes to my discard. That was my free action. I have to move 3. I am going to go 1, 2, 3. Nope.
Ooh.
1.
Until you're in the area.
Well, his
No,
card let
I
him buy
had,
from
I had
anywhere.
a card to let me buy.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, that goes up. And I'm going to land right here. And right now I'm sitting on 1, 2, 3. I will make it 4 to get 2 inks. All right. So I've done that action. Do I wish to buy this guy? He's another corruption. He moves forward 1, which is fantastic, and he lets me discard a card. I don't think I like him. I don't like him. I check my board. They're very close, but they're not touching it, so I'm done. I'm going to draw my hand limit. Right.
All right, so I'm going to move. So these guys are going to shift. I get to move exactly 2. Now, I do have the manuscript action, but I have no inkwells. So coming over here, I would have 2. That's not enough to get the inkwell. I would need 3. So I think I'm going to just trade and try to get some inkwells instead. Or maybe I'm just going to come over here, 2 of these for 1 gold. Basically, I have 2 bags. I'll get a gold.
Okay.
I don't have enough to hire that guy.
You can do silver trading.
I don't know where to do silver trading.
There's a lot of spaces out here that can do. Right here's one. There's another one up there, but you got a long ways to go to get there.
So basically, that's all I get to. That's all I do then, I guess.
If you can't hire them, yeah. So check your board for corruption and virtue not meeting, and draw back up to your hand limit of 4 or 3.
That was not a good turn.
You have good ones and you have bad ones. Happens.
All right. I'm
Well,
gonna play my abbot.
I don't want to AP too much.
Which is just gonna let me move 1, 2. I'm gonna spend the 2 coin. That's gonna put me up to 5 bags, so I'll get 2 gold.
You're dismissing that guy. You're
Yep.
bribing him.
You're at 5.
So he discards, huh?
Oh, yeah. And
Oh,
you can
another
move your
one.
Virtue. Yep. That's nice.
Yeah.
You got 2 gold from that. Do you wish? Are you,
I spent 2 gold.
Sure. And do you wish to buy a card? You can now buy that one if you wish.
I don't have any money for it.
No silver. All right, so the first thing that happens is your card falls off. So this guy is falling off. He has the X on him, which means I get to move my virtue 1 space, and I get to take any card that I want for free. This is fantastic. So I will take, I need, where I just saw him, this for free, which says the cost of him is a debt, which is not great. So I have to take one of these cards, but he's really good. He lets me construct. All right, and I get to play a card, so stuff's gonna move over. I'm going to play the...
You told me not to AP. It's tough. It's hard to kind of. You really need to really
all right, yo.
really plan
You'll
things
be
out.
All right, trust me. I'm gonna play this guy. He's the laborer. He's going to move me 2 spaces. I'm gonna go. Oh, this is not good. 1, 2.
Well, you might have to spend more coin.
No. Yeah. Oh, man, this is not good. I'm going to go 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2. I am going to spend, I've got 1. I'm going to do 2 inkwells to get me up to 3. Take this. This is going to immediately give me another one of these awesome cards. It goes down to my pool. So I have 2 of those now. I can buy this guy, and he is really, really good. So I am going to buy him for 2, which immediately is going to move my virtue. So spend 2. move my virtue one space. Once the two align with each other, they move together anytime they move. So it's going to move one space. This is going to go to my discard. Now, I'm going to check my board. This is the first time we've had a corruption of virtue meeting. We're going to look to see what happens here. The first thing that happens is the player who activated it gets whatever that stack is above it. In this case, I get a coin and 3 of these cards. So that's 1, 2, 3 of those type of cards, which is basically 3 victory points in the game. Then, everyone below it, does anyone have corruption on their board?
Nope.
So no one has corruption on the board, so no one's affected by the bad thing. These reseparate, and then I draw back up to my hand limit.
All right.
And I am done.
All right, I'm going to push the financer off, but nothing happens when they get pushed off. I'm going to move my guys in there, and I'm going to play, I think, the Journeyman. So I'm going to move 2 spaces. Can you move me 2 to the top up there? Thank you.
Okay.
I've got a total of 3 bags. I need 1 more.
Okay.
So I can have 4 bags to trigger that ability, which is to flip anything.
Yep.
So I'm going to take my debt, which is normally worth -2 points, and flip it over, and it gives me a resource instead. I'm going to take an inkwell because I don't have any. So that helps me out. I don't have 2 coins left to purchase this person. So I guess that's the end for me. I'll draw back up to 3 cards.
Hire. We're not buying people.
Hire the person.
Okay.
Buy the card, hire the person.
So
Hire.
the guy comes off. I'm going to get to take 2 resources or destroy 2 cards. I'm going to take 2 resources, y'all.
Okay.
I'll take one
May I
of
have that card?
these. Sure. And one of these.
So he fell off and she got to do one of those 2 actions.
Yep.
And then it can be any 2 resources, right? I
Yeah.
don't have to
Two.
take 2 of the same?
Nope,
Okay,
any
just
2.
making sure. All right, so then I will play the Squire, move 2 to here, and I will build.
So you have no build actions, but you could spend 3. So 3 stone,
Well, there's a guy there, though, right? That
but it's
puts me
going to
up
cost you 2.
I'm going to actually, that's why I knew I was doing something wrong. So I don't have enough coin, though. You're right.
You'd have to spend all.
Yeah, so I'll just do the 3.
Okay.
And I will build this guy.
Is your network network 2?
I don't know.
It's Orby.
4 connection.
No, it's not Orby.
Oh. Well, maybe you want to go over and check it. You want to
Yeah, I
Mike
can
and make
check it.
sure?
It's
Well,
almost
let me
his
go. Let
turn.
me take my turn first.
You can let
I'm
me.
in the middle. of
You can let
mine
me
still.
AP on my
Okay.
turn all I want.
That's
Yeah.
good. Let's see.
So
I
we're
have to put
building-
it up there, right?
Yeah.
Help me. I
Well, I
can't,
don't
Where do you
know
want
what
it?
I can't see what they are.
You got
Inkwell.
Inkwell or
Take
recruit
a
a card.
anywhere.
Recruit a card.
Okay, so you take a card from anywhere.
He's good.
Okay.
That goes there.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Lay our guys
then-
down. Maybe helpful.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
for
Thank
people
you.
to see where we are.
And I think that's it for me, but I get to draw an extra card this time.
Yep, she's at a 4-card hand limit.
Yep.
Good on
All right.
her. All right, so my abbot's going to fall off. He has no special
Good on me.
abilities attached to him. I will play. Got all kinds of special abilities here. I will. 1, 2. I need coin.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too.
Although I do have that. All right, I'm going to do the trader. That's not even great. My goodness. 1,
Is that 1 coin?
2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to do the financier, which is 3 spaces. So take my guy and go 1, 2, 3. I have, when I play them, I get to immediately get rid of a card. I will say goodbye to the thief. I am going to get 2 coins. And right now I am sitting on 1, 2.
Doing it?
Nope. So just 2. So I get 2 more coins. Jeez. Ugh. Why would I want to move my thing to the right?
You get lots of coins if you do.
What do you mean?
If you can trigger all the way on the end, you'll get
I don't
4
wanna do
coins every
that.
turn.
Seems awful. That's all I will do.
It seems awful, but
I know what
knowing
that meant.
knowing
That's what I
Shem's
bet
games,
that.
there's a strategy that really benefits from getting a lot of debts.
Yeah, I'm not going to buy. My things haven't collided. I am going to take 2 cards into my hand.
When I recruited this guy, did I get to do whatever that was?
Just discard a card from your hand.
Oh, yeah.
All right, squire falls off, nothing happens. I'm going to play my laborer, who allows me to move 2. I'm going to reach and move 2 spaces. And I'm going to build. So I have 1 build symbol present here. So if I want to build, I can spend stone. I will spend 2 more stone to build a building that costs 3, which is one of my little workshops up here. And I can do a gold or flip over a debt or a deed. I'm going to go here and flip over my deed, which makes it go from being worth 1 point to being worth 3 points. So okay. I don't have 3 coins left to hire that guy, but I do have 4 cards now. Jeremy, you said something special happens when you have to reshuffle your deck.
Yes, it's on the top of your player board, or on the bottom. Do you have any guys on your, any criminals on your board?
No.
Then you move 1 space on virtue.
Oh, nice. So if you couldn't hear Jeremy, he was off mic. Whenever you reshuffle your deck, if you have criminals, you move on corruption. If you don't, you move on virtue. And I don't, so I get 1 virtue. Because I'm drawing back up to 4 cards now, so I have a little bit more freedom.
Apologize on the poor connection. I'm not sure why. We're connected to a
It's all right.
pretty stable landline.
Excellent now. It hasn't
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you know
weird.
what?
I
Internet's
clearly
weird.
picked the wrong one when I was setting up.
No,
Sorry, y'all.
good.
Okay, I'm good. to
Yeah,
go?
I'm done.
Okay.
So you're up.
Journeyman falls off. I get to hire somebody, and I move my virtue 1. I'm going to hire this double,
And take a debt.
and I'll take a debt. Okay. And
Boo debt.
then, whatever. It's America. All right. I'm going to move these guys over.
Shem is in the comments.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
What's
Shem.
up, Shem?
Says, hey, Meeps.
Meeps?
Meeps. I like it. I like to refer to myself as a meep.
I don't think anyone's called it that. I like it.
The meeps.
The Meeps.
I'm going to go... Tough decisions here.
I know.
I'm going to go ahead...
Ryan, what's your Ringo Starr haircut? You could be like Ryan and the Meeps.
Do I have? Yeah, I do look like I'm a Beatle. My hair. I have a Beatles haircut. That is for sure.
and get an ink.
You know, when I was younger, I loved the Beatles, and I basically had a George Harrison haircut my entire childhood. That is not a lie.
Too funny. Too funny.
Also, Stuart Dunn said earlier, not that we'll say the name again, but it's Viscounts.
Oh, it's called.
Hey.
Sorry, you're right. I've heard that before, that it is pronounced Viscounts.
Viscounts.
Me being from America and speaking American version of English, I see that word and I say Viscounts. Just like I said die instead of D when we played D to Vernon.
Get it right, Ryan.
So,
All right.
Viscounts. That's good to know because we're probably going to say it a lot because I do really like this game.
All right, I'm going to play my lender. My guy fell off, didn't have any action. I'm going to move him 1 space and then move him 1 more with 1 silver. I am going to spend...
Spend 3 to dismiss him?
Yeah, and 2... No. I'm using 3 and my 2 inkwells to be able to buy that 3rd inkwell that I need, which is this.
Oh, you can buy an... Oh.
Yeah, remember you're using their ability
Yeah.
and dismissing them at the same
Right.
time. For 4 silver, so this thing. And so he's dismissed. I get to rearrange my board, which doesn't really do much, but I will put her at the end and put him at the beginning.
Yeah.
So that was dismissing. Now I get to buy, if I so wish. I have a lot of money to buy this guy. Why do I keep landing on criminals?
Because you're obviously meant to be a criminal in this game.
Yeah, but that's actually really good. Anytime I flip one over, I get a thing, but he moves me. You know what? You only live once. I'll buy him. So I buy him and I corrupt myself.
It's fine.
All right.
All right.
I'm in the same situation. I don't have any criminals on my board, so this is going to move 1 space to the left. Shuffle my cards. Ryan, go ahead and go.
All right. So this Guntram is going to drop off. He will either give me a debt and flip a deed or give me a deed and flip a debt. So I'll take the deed. I have no debts to flip, so I'll just take a deed.
Okay.
And then the new guy I'm playing is the trader. He's going to move me 1 space. So I'm just going to pop up over here. And I'm going to take 1 coin for every bag I've got. I've got 1, 2, 3 bags. So that's 3 coins. He says whenever I trade, I get an additional coin. So I'm actually going to take 2, 3, 4 coins for that. And the question is, do I want that strong man there? He's going to let me discard a card from my hand.
That strong man.
Yeah, I can't really read what it says, the actual
His
name.
name is
I'll see here in a
the
second.
Stonecutter.
The Stonecutter. But look at me.
Can we
He's
show him?
look
He's
at those
very
muscles.
strong.
He's got
got muscles for days.
You can discard a card.
Yeah, I'm going to discard this thief. I don't want any corruption on my watch.
All right.
So he will go to my discard pile, and I will draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Excellent.
My abbot falls off. He doesn't do anything.
All right.
I play my enforcer.
Well, that guy sounds scary.
I'm gonna go 1, 2. What up, Jeremy?
I'll say. So this is the first time this has happened too. When 2 people land in the same spot, the person that you land in gets to rearrange their board if they so
really?
wish. I think I will do that. Keep her in play a little bit longer. Yes.
Okay, so I have 3 plus 3. So I'm gonna spend 5 total to bring out
bad
3 friends.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Then that happens.
Yep.
That happens. This happens. We'll get to that in a moment. I get a stone and an inkwell.
Yep.
Then we do it all over again, friends. All right, this guy's gonna go here. This guy's gonna go here. This guy's gonna go up. I'm gonna flip these debts, y'all. Which then gives me a resource.
Yep.
Huzzahs all around. Do I
We're
want?
learning some stuff in the comments about the
About-
origin of Garfield games. Does
Oh,
anyone know what
nice.
to say?
That's interesting.
I do not know
No
that
idea.
in the...
Comes from Shem's dad's name, Gary Phillips.
Oh,
Oh.
that's interesting.
That's interesting.
That's sweet. I
That's
know
sweet.
that I know that Shem and his brother do a lot of work together with
That's
Garfield games
sweet.
too. I mean, it's a little family thing, and that's kind of neat. I like it.
I wish I had more money so I could have bought that dude, but I can't.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
I'm gonna have to draw.
Okay. All right, my guy is going to fall off the board.
Oh, what about that?
Anytime you do that action,
You get a
move
corruption.
Just
Yep,
once. It
yep.
wasn't.
No,
for
when
each
you do
one.
this,
Yeah.
That's
is
what
that
I
the action
just
you did?
did.
Yeah, she did the castle action.
There we go.
All right, so my guy falls off the board, which says I can flip any card. I'm going to flip this and gain a resource. I will keep going for my inkwell strategy. Move this over. I'm going to play the trader.
Traitor.
Not a traitor.
All right, he's mine. He passes to the
traitor.
next player.
Does that what? No, I wanted to
That's
do
funny.
the one
A
to
traitor.
get the
He
inkwells.
just bounces around the table.
No, I'm not doing the trader. I'm doing the
That's a
The-
T.
the peddler. I'm doing the peddler. All right,
Peddler.
the peddler.
bicyclist.
The peddler. I'm going to move 2 spaces. I have 4 on my board right now, which is going to give me 2 more inkwells.
Nice.
All right. Do I keep going with this corruption thing?
Yeah. Everywhere you land, there's a criminal.
It's awful, right? Dismiss a card from my hand? Sure, I'll do it. So the conspirator goes to my discard. I get to discard a card. Bye-bye, Squire. You've been the worst. And drawing 2.
All right. My journeyman is going to fall off. When he does, I move 1 on the good track, and I get to recruit anybody. I'm going to recruit that woodcutter.
Look at you.
When I do,
So-
the woodcutter
Gives
moves
you-
me 1 on the good track.
Okay.
So
Whoops.
it's okay. Woodcutter goes here, but now I've got to play somebody. So I'm going to play the Chevalier that I got earlier. He lets me move 3. Now I can either put one person on, I can go 1, 2, 3. I'd be where Kira is. Oh, he doesn't actually have a yellow ability to buy. So I'd be able to put one person. I don't think that really, I think I'm going to use him to trade. What do I want though? Do I want more coins or do I want stone? I think I do want stone. Gold is just used, well, gold is used to put people in places too, right?
Just
That's all it
castle.
does is put people in the castle?
Yeah.
So I could put 3 guys immediately if I had 5. I think I'm going to do that.
You have 5.
I will. 1, 2, 3.
So you can
So you
rearrange your
can
board.
rearrange.
Sup, friend?
I will spend 4 gold with my 1 symbol.
Okay.
Yeah, because if I recruit him, I don't get his bottom ability, correct?
Right, he just goes to discard.
So I'm going to spend all of it. So I'm going to
Yep.
put out 3 workers, which is going to cause an immediate explosion. So that guy's
also
going to go
there.
here.
Oh, I
fine.
see. You're just
That guy's going to go
exploding.
here.
And that guy will go up.
This guy will go up, and that's going to give me
One of each.
Stone
a
and
stone and an inkwell.
Yep.
I don't really have a lot of inkwells, so that's great. So I got my stone and my inkwell.
Okay.
Now I am going to pay 2 to hire this guy.
So move
I'm
your
going to
virtue
move my virtue over 1.
from hiring.
I like being virtuous, I guess. And then I'll draw 1 card, and that's the end of my turn.
We're gonna flip
Okay.
for a resource. Take another stone.
Yeah. See, if
and
you have a
then-
good flip engine, then getting a lot of debts doesn't actually hurt you too bad. It just turns them into
This, I'm
resources.
saying, this is a very different game than the last one we
I
played.
have a fun one here.
Yep.
If you want to share that.
Yep. This says, I don't know what that says.
Is it an
It
instant
says
ability?
that I'm going to get
No, it's
gold
ongoing.
for every 2 of
Yeah.
those symbols. Am I not mistaken?
1 gold
As I
for
use them?
every 2
There's a book
symbols.
Symbols.
Yes.
I would imagine it's that
it's
it
not-
only
it's not
counts
very-
the actual symbols.
Yeah, it doesn't really say, but my guess is anytime you use that action,
Yeah.
no. You spend a gold
To get
once
2.
to get 2 of those gold symbols.
That's what it is. Your gold
Spend
counts.
1 gold for 2
Ah,
of those.
that would have been
Already-
useful for me
So
to
I have
have.
4.
And if you had a gold, you'd have 6.
I have a gold,
So you could get up to 6, which
There you
lets
go.
you put out 3 people.
which is kind of a waste.
We've got Shem sharing some of his favorite strategies and routes to victory points in this game.
Oh, is he?
boy.
What's his favorite? What is Shem's favorite route to victory?
Should I tell you guys?
Is
No.
it getting a lot of deeds
No,
I'm not gonna say.
we don't want
or a
to.
lot of debts?
So lets me hire somebody
Yep.
for free. Friends, hello, I'll take you.
So what does he do?
He lets me, what's that mean?
Reshuffle.
Shuffle your discards back into your draw pile.
Nice.
Players must have at least 1 card in their discard pile to resolve this.
Heck yeah.
Do you have any criminals?
No.
And that's only when you're
Oh.
forced to do it.
Oh, it's
that
only when you're
happens.
forced to do it?
Yeah. All right. Is that it? Draw them back up to your hand.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to hear what, because in Shem's games, there's usually a lot of different ways to victory. And I remember playing Architects of the West Kingdom for the first time and saying, okay, well, here's 2 very obvious paths to victory. And then we had a conversation about all of the hidden little paths to victory that you don't always see at the start. And so I kind of expect to see more of that in this game as
All right,
well.
so this will fall off.
A lot of discussion in the comments about that very fact.
Yeah.
2. All right, so he's going to move 1, 2 to right there. I have 1 icon on my board. I could spend 2 to get a second. I will spend 2 to get him, which virtues me up.
Nice.
And it gives me my second. This will be my third.
Nice.
Buy this.
And flip a thing over.
Yep, I'll flip another one of these over.
Nice.
Look, it revealed another criminal.
Huh. Are you
This
going
is
to buy him?
Nutso.
Get another
I mean,
criminal?
this is
Everybody,
beyond-
every
What's going on, Shem? What
I
is
think this
going
should reveal
on?
something about.
about who Jeremy
Well,
is.
you know, the
Yeah.
other game we played, we didn't have any hardly. Like, we just
We
didn't have a
had
criminal.
plenty. We
Yeah,
just
but
kept using them for.
I just
the
hate
discard
doing
ability.
that. Like, that seems. That's my card. My tile. You know what? I'm not buying it. But I do get to draw back up. This has been not great for me.
It's fine. I think it's okay. Are you drawn back up?
He's drawing. It's your turn.
All right, my
Just
labor
go
is going
ahead
to
and
drop
go.
off. Everybody slides down. I'm throwing out the Conan O'Brien, aka the pastor. When he comes into play, I can either discard 2 cards from my hand or rearrange. I'm going to rearrange and put the Chevalier closer to the end. Keep the traitor in the middle.
Chevalier.
And I get to move 1 space. I'm going to move over 1 space here, and then I'm going to do that action.
Is that
which,
all your gold? Oh, no.
No,
I was like, oh my
that's
gosh, how do you
the.
have
This is the
20 gold?
This is the draw pile up here. I got
Okay.
I spent all my gold.
Okay.
So I'm going to go there. I've got 1, and I've got 2 inkwells to make a total of 3. So I'm going to take that
This one?
manuscript,
Okay.
which
So
lets
you're taking
me
this, hire person.
yeah, which lets me recruit from anywhere. Correct?
Yep. Hire anyone.
Who are the hireable people right now?
The ones that are face up on this track.
Oh, what are they?
the debt collector, the stone cutter, the antagonist, the friar, and the traitor.
All right.
I'm going to take the friar. It's going to move my
What does he do?
move my virtue one space.
He's all about virtue on both parts
Yes,
of his card.
I like virtue. All right, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to have to shuffle my deck.
Do you have any criminals?
I don't. So my virtue is going to move one over, so they match. But
It's
it's after, so
Yeah.
they're not.
Gonna do it the next round.
It's going to do it the next round, so they're just going to sit there for now.
Yep.
I'm very curious about what this is going to do.
Uh-oh.
All right, so
Trying some curious combos.
spend one. Just going to move one over.
It's gonna castle up. This is our same strategy last game.
So
castle.
Building a lot of castles.
Almost.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have 4, so I only get to place
2.
one guy.
No, 4.
Two. Four is
yeah,
two
yeah,
guys.
it's 3. All right, so one will go here.
No, no, no.
You have to go in the space you're in.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
I
put
know.
them here first, so people.
Because you're
understand.
gonna have more than
Okay.
3. So
And then they're gonna split out. So 1, 1, and 1 up.
So here's what I said was interesting.
you're gonna move 2.
Yep.
1, 2.
Nope.
No, they go
once
together.
they
Once
meet,
they lock, they
Okay.
meet. Yep.
just like that.
Superior, and then I also move this way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anytime you do that.
So,
Yep.
fab.
So now you'll have to actually resolve that
Oh yeah,
because
that's
they're
right.
connected.
So I get a coin and a red.
Yep.
I have a guy on my board that says he's the peddler. It says anytime anyone resolves a conflict, I get a gold.
Oh, nice. Do you have any criminals on your board right now,
I
Jeremy?
do not.
You
Neither do I.
guys. Oh,
I have no
Jeremy
criminals on
lucked
my
out,
board.
considering
I've
all
not
his
been playing
criminal
them.
activity.
He's got them. He's just not playing them.
All right, that's me.
Shem likes Kira's combo or pairing with the artist and the enforcer.
Yeah, that's a good combo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of combos hidden.
That's a lot of fun
mixed
right
in
there.
these cards. All right. What does that 7 get you? 4 guys? 4 workers? To put anywhere?
All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
This.
This may be a game changer.
Oh, okay.
No, it won't be. But I'm
Jeremy's
gonna
about
act
to change
like
the
it
whole
is.
game.
All right. So he's gonna corrupt me because
Yeah.
I have a corruption. He's gonna move me 3 spaces. So 1.
Here comes the game changer. I'm waiting for it.
Ryan, go ahead and
That's
rearrange
Kira,
your board
but
if you wish.
That's Kira, actually.
Oh yeah, baby. What's
so,
up? That friend can go. This friend can stay.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Why? What's happening?
All right, so I've got right now, did I not mention this? I didn't mention this, but you knew this. These are also wilds.
Yeah.
The criminals, they can be any icon you want them to be.
Oh, well, that's the benefit of taking criminals.
It is the
Well,
benefit.
here,
I'm
when you
sorry,
discard them,
yeah.
that's 2 wilds right
So
there.
I
You
will
can
do
tell,
that.
Ryan,
No.
that's
Well,
not
there's
fair.
little things I miss, but
That's a
not
big
fair.
little thing.
I tried to explain the game in like 5 minutes.
Asterisk.
That's fair.
All right, so I'm gonna spend 3 gold. So I'm out of or silver. I'm out of
So
silver.
you're gonna fire him, or
I'm gonna fire him. So I've
dismiss
got
him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get this guy. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. He's gonna be bad for me again. But I'm gonna take this,
Yep.
which is the end of the game one. This says for every criminal icon I have at the end of the game, I get a point. But this is also my 3rd blue,
Yep.
which means I'm going to collect this blue card because I have 3, and now I have 2 extra trade for the rest of the game, and it's worth 3 victory points.
Yeah, the outcome of this game is already, I think, pretty clear.
No, it's not. This is going
You
to be an
wait.
insane amount of points. Trust me.
You wait. I was
1 for
4
everything on the
points behind
outside,
him.
2 for everything in
I'm
there.
waiting.
All right.
All right, you done?
Any other thing? I can buy a guy. I don't have any money.
I don't have
You can
anything.
hire.
I don't have any higher. Yes, higher. You don't have that. Oh, I could have done this too. I'm sorry. I will
an
rewind.
instant.
But I couldn't do that card
Right.
because I can take any one of these. You know what? I'm gonna take this guy. Whatever. He's gonna move me.
Well, he
one
gets 1
space.
victory point for every criminal he has, so
I
it's
know.
huge.
He moves me that space. Okay, and I'm gonna resolve this. I get a debt. I get 2 coins. Anytime anyone resolves their thing, get a gold. Does anyone have any criminals on their board?
Nope.
All right, they're going to separate. And I draw back up to my hand.
All right, so
Sorry about that. I did miss that, which is a huge ability.
this Chevalier, whatever is gonna come off. I'm gonna flip one of these deeds.
And now I wish I had bought all those criminals.
You have been buying a lot of
You have
criminals.
been.
Well, what am I one space away from trade wise? I can't. I'm not one space away from any trade, am I? I can't move up from here, can I?
Where are you here?
Yeah.
You can move here.
And then I can move one over.
Over
It'd give me
here, so
gold.
2.
Gold just helps you
Put people in the castle.
put people in the castle, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's do that.
So 2.
Move me 2 spaces.
1. So 1, 2. Because it's been a
I've
silver.
got 1, 2, 3, 4, so I get 2 gold.
Yep.
And whenever I do any kind of trade, I get 1 coin back.
Okay.
I'm obviously not going to hire anybody because I don't have any money, but this will trigger.
Yep.
So I'm going to get 1 coin, 3
I get a gold.
deeds, if you don't mind.
I get a gold, but also
If anybody has a criminal, they get
do.
a debt.
I get a debt.
Yeah, these are mine.
Joy. Thank you.
You're
The
welcome.
awfulness.
Okay.
And then
Can you
these are
draw
going to
back up?
reset.
Yep.
White here, black here, and I will draw back up to 4.
Backwards, actually.
You're right. White here, black here. There we go.
Cool.
Ta-da.
Beans. All right. What do I want to do here?
I don't know.
All right, this guy's going to fall off. I'm going to buy this guy.
Getting 1 virtue.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to move. It's going to move. And then I'll play Rudolph again, which is going to let me move 2. 1, 2. I have 4 out. There's a wild here. Spend my 2 to make it 5. Put 3 guys out. 1, 2, 3. And then I have to move 1 on this. This friend will move here. This friend will move here. This friend will move up.
Yep.
I get to flip.
Yep.
Then this friend will move here. This friend will move here. This friend will move up. I get a stone and an inkwell. This guy who goes there. This guy goes here. This one goes up. I get a gold.
Yep.
Is that right? Is that all
Yep.
that's there? And I believe that's it. That's how that
Now-
works, friends.
Now there's 4 in this section, which means you're going to kick him out.
Oh,
Yep,
that's
and I get something, right?
You get 2 gold.
Later.
2
Nice.
silver.
Oh, perfect.
Anyway,
Thank you.
all right. So with that, I'm in this section. I don't have any money. I can draw. I have drawn.
You've
That's
drawn.
it.
You're drawn. I need
I feel like I've been sharked here. I learned this game 5 minutes before we started.
sharked. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You didn't get the wilds. It's not fair.
I didn't get any of it, but I know how to play. That's all that really matters.
2.
I know how to take actions, which is more than I have sometimes. I learn
It's
how to
half
play
the
a game.
battle. Right there.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
My mind is mush. My mind is mush.
There's a lot to this game
There is
that
quite a bit.
I'm realizing now, 45 minutes into the play.
Oh, grow up, Ryan.
About what I should have probably done
Jeremy,
earlier.
a little grief in this podcast.
No, I'm just
Why?
easy
Some APing?
Why?
Just fun.
Ah, I see.
for throwing me into the game
No,
head
did-
first.
Jeremy, did I mention bonus cards?
That's funny.
Did I mention that any of this stuff is actually worth points? I don't know.
Maybe.
Clearly, Kira is the werewolf. Another comment.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. It tracks.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
I don't
This
don't
is-
ask
this
me
is
what
not-
I'm doing.
Now we're getting very specific next move instructions from Shem for certain players.
Please give me a next move
No.
instruction, Shem.
All right, I'm going to go.
Oh, but Kira doesn't need the help. She's played this
1.
before.
It's okay.
I'm sure Shem has plenty of ideas
thinking.
about.
I'm thinking.
2, 3.
I wish.
You don't want to come hang out here?
I'm not doing anything that I want to do. That's the
Come
problem.
hang out here.
No, it's
Okay.
I'm
How do you
just
think
not
I feel?
playing optimal
I'm
here.
trying
It
to
makes
dis-
me very sad.
I'm not sure how to get 7. Like this guy's at a 7. Man, that's a lot.
Why does this guy hurt me when I build? Like, you're not nice.
Well, no, maybe you want to get debts so you can flip those debts and get resources out of them.
Do that. Seems silly.
And remember, if you're the only one getting debts when that debt pile runs out and you're the only one that has any, you're going to score a lot of points.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do that. So I'm going to spend one more and just go here. I've got 4. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will flip a card. I'll flip this and get a resource. I'll get another inkwell.
I need inkwells for sure.
Do I wish to buy this Joker for 3 bones? I don't even have $3. This is just this is not good.
You're doing better than I am.
No, don't think
We'll
so.
see.
I'll draw a card.
All right.
That was the most unfun turn I think I've taken in this game. Didn't do anything.
Can I get to 3? 1, 2. The only way I can get to 3 is with an inkwell, right? And I don't have any inkwells. I can build to get an inkwell. Building requires stone.
I feel like I should
I'll
go
have 2.
full bore corruption.
You know what? I got
I'm
it.
gonna say whatever.
I'm going to build. Yes. So this guy's going to fall off. Nothing's going to happen. They're going to slide down. I'm going to build. I'm going to move 2 spaces. So if you can move me to here.
To the top?
Yeah.
1, 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to stay right there. I'm going to choose to build.
Yep.
It's going to cost me 3. I've got 1 building symbol, but I'm going to hire him. So when I hire him, he lets me discard a card. I'll discard this squire.
Yep.
And
You're
gets
hiring
me,
him?
yeah. So
Okay.
he's gone. So I have 2 build plus a stone for 3 build. I'm going to put out this one, I guess.
Yep. Cycle.
And put it
So you
on
get
the
an
inkwell.
inkwell, and you guys both move your virtue
Yep.
1 space to the right.
1 space of virtue, and then I'm going to draw back up to 4 cards. Well, no, not yet. I could hire. Oh, I don't have 3, so I can't hire. So I'm
Yep.
going to move up.
If you guys can see this, once 2 areas on the outside of the board are built, they have a link between them, and then both players that are there get that ability.
Right.
If one player is on both sides, they just get that ability.
Oh, and when I played the stone cutter, he gave me a stone. So I take a stone.
I feel like I should just go all out corruption now and just say whatever.
She falls
You
off.
know what?
This moves over.
I'm telling you, it's not a bad idea to do that.
It's not. If you put a bunch of criminals, you're just going.
That's what I said earlier. You're getting a ton of coins and a ton of debt, which you have to
gotta
find a way to flip them.
Yeah.
You have to have a little debt engine to flip them. But if the debt pile runs out, our deeds don't score any extra points, but your
true.
debts will. I think it's a viable
It probably
strategy.
All right.
It's just not one I want to.
Sure, maybe not, but it's
go
definitely
too deep
viable.
into.
1.
2. Okay.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So just 3 stone for now
Okay.
to build this on
Good.
top of the gold.
No, it's either this or this.
Oh shoot!
Get a red
the
card
red
or destroy
card.
a card. Okay.
And then that lets me discard a card, and so I shall.
I think that's only on future actions when you buy a card. This is when you buy a card.
Yeah, you can also discard.
discard a card
Thank
from
you,
your
thank you,
hand.
thank
A
you.
higher
It's
card.
above it. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. My apologies.
So right now you're in the higher stage.
So
if you
that's
want
it.
$2. No.
I don't have no money.
I have
You're
no
not
money
collided?
either. I need to get some money.
All right, my abbot's going to fall off. These guys are going to slide. I feel like I should be building something.
I just need money. Badly.
Sure, why not? We'll try whatever the heck is going on here in some weird way. All right, I'm going to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. I'm going to build, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's happening in the comments, David?
I just think that I want to watch you 3 play games with the designer of the game commenting
Making
on
fun of us?
every move you make.
Yeah,
Not criticizing, not making fun, just saying this is what they should do.
doing
next.
commentary.
All right, I'm
Well-
going to
Like
do
it.
this.
Tell me what. So I have to take. We
It's
both
like
take debts.
ESPN
You both
for
take a
board
debt.
games.
Yep.
I'll take a debt.
Gold and a debt. Joyous, joyous debt.
Joyous,
Oh,
joyous.
when I played
debt.
him, I could also destroy a card or discard a card. Sure, I'll destroy this card and
Okay.
get $1 from it. Bye-bye card forever.
Are you done?
Did I move any spaces? I did not on my corruption. Oh, and who's red?
I took.
We both
Oh, we
also
both-
move up on
Oh, we also.
virtue.
Awesome. Get me
Um,
closer.
Get me closer.
Get me closer to that virtue.
Oh, and when I build, I move as well. Hey, Charlatan.
All right. Are you done?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Let's be
Conan
done.
O'Brien drops off. Everybody shifts down.
Conan
I'm
O'Brien
going to
drops
play the Guntram. Guntram? I don't know.
Guntram.
Anyway, he must move 2. So I'm going to do that. 1, 2 over here, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to collect
Oh,
1,
I've got a great
2,
move. Finally.
3, 4 coins.
Where? Here?
Do I want to actually hold on? No, I don't have enough to. I'm right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 coins.
Yep, 1 to 1.
Um,
Want to buy him?
do I want
Hire
to
him?
buy him and discard
saying
and
buy.
also
Hire
hire? Do I
him?
want to hire him? I will for 2. So I will hire him. He is immediately going to give me 1 virtue.
Oh,
And then I can also, when I hire, discard somebody from my hand. So I will discard this thief, who I don't like. And I'll draw back up to 4. That's that.
Okay, he falls off. He
nothing
moves down.
happens.
He moves down.
What's your
We'll
plan?
move 2,
Okay.
and I will take 2 money.
Yup. You wish to buy. You can't buy. Your guys have not collided. Draw. All right. I'm going to drop this guy off by Clovis. Glad you have a real name and not Foreman. I'm going to play the Peddler. He is going to move me 2 spaces. I'm going to go 1, 2. Right now I'm sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to get 4 inkwells.
8 trade symbols?
Yeah.
Nice.
2 from here.
How much do
4
these
from
cost?
here,
7
and
to
2
build?
because of
Man,
that.
I'm just not seeing ways to get
That's
that
all good.
much of anything.
All right, so I did that. Do I have anything down here? Anytime people collide, I get an inkwell. No one's close to that, really. Anytime I construct, I didn't build. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Do I wish to buy a card? Where am I? Oh, inkwell guy. Yeah. Oh, I don't have money. That hurts.
So then it's draw.
That hurts.
All right.
Yes.
Lender falls off. I get to flip one of
That
these
really
deeds.
hurts.
These guys shift down.
Hey, Jeremy,
Yeah.
is there any way for you to easily show people how you have 4 permanent merchant bank icons?
Yes. So, yeah, I've got
At least 2 permanent.
2 from getting 3 of these tiles. So the moment you get 3 of one color,
Alright,
you get
so-
the card, which it permanently gives me
1,
this.
2,
No one
3,
can take
4
it from me, and it's
bags.
3 points. So there's 2
It's
of my
going to give
4.
me 2 stone.
My other will be from the buildings that are up here normally. I've built this one. It says that anytime I do an action, I have this extra 2 things to do
rearrange?
it. So anytime I do a trade action, which I just did, I have 2 more. So there's my 4 baked in ones. And then I have
discard.
4 guys on my board that I can use as well. So it's a lot. You can start building those little fun engines
All right.
that tailor to doing those type of things really, really well.
Rudolph fell off, so I took 2 ink.
People are reading Kira's quiet confidence at the table as she thinks she's going to win.
Oh, she'll do well. She built in the. Oh, I get to rearrange. She built in the castle last time, which does a lot of really cool things. Sorry, I'm thinking about rearranging my board here.
We range first.
Do I want to build? That's the question. Building doesn't do much for me right now. I need to ink. So we'll go here. All right, he's gonna fall off. What's out here? What is this?
That's 7 points, or cost 7.
Gain 1 free manuscript of 3 or 4 costs from those available on the main board.
Can you get 7?
Oh. Huh?
I'm struggling to get 3 or 4 of those.
All right, I will do 2. Yes. We're going to go 1, 2. I've got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What don't you have?
I need 7. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah,
This is-
AP.
I'm thinking here, and it's not super great for a live stream, but
No.
it is what
So-
it is.
So everyone's watching with
All right,
bated
I'm
breath.
gonna pay 1 more and just move here. I'll spend my 6, so I've got 1 and then these. Actually, I'm gonna keep 1 inkwell. No, I don't have the money. I've got to use all of them. Sorry. I'll do that. I'll gain this, which is just going to give me a
You
lot of
missed
points
one.
at the end of the game for all my books. What?
I said you missed an equal. I thought you said you'd use.
No.
Oh.
No, I have the 1 here. And then I will buy, not him, because I can't, because I don't have money. My goodness.
Oh.
There's
You
too
got
much.
trouble in the comments. Jeremy Howard just showed up.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
Jeremy Howard's in the comments. Everybody, say hi to him.
All right, I think that's all I can do. I'm going to, I'm out of stuff. I have a guy on my board, so it's going to move 1 step to the right.
All right.
Shuffle and draw.
Criminal. He's got a criminal
Journeyman's
on his
gonna come
board.
off.
Criminal.
I gave him 1 virtue and 1 card. I'm gonna actually take. That's actually called a strong man. So I do want him.
Strongman.
He's gonna give me 1 more on my
Jeremy,
virtue.
another criminal.
It is.
So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So the benefactor is gonna move me 2. So we're in the same space.
So I can rearrange.
Spending my gold to put out 3 instantly. So 1, 2, 3. So this guy's gonna pop over here. This guy's gonna pop over here, and this guy's gonna come up here. So I've got to give Kira. I've got to give you 1, 2, 3 people back.
So she gets $6. 6 silver.
So you get 6 silver.
Yep.
And
And you guys got all kinds of points up in there.
don't know if I want to hire that guy or not. It helps me discard a card from my hand. How many coins do I have? 2? Man, I am really short on coins. I'm not gonna hire, so I will just draw a card. Which means I have to shuffle my deck. I don't have anybody, so I move 1 space over, but unfortunately, again, same as before, it doesn't actually trigger right now. So that's it for me.
Kira.
He'll fall off. This will move over. This will move over. I can discard a card for 2 coins.
Oh, and I get to. So technically,
Did
he would
those
have
already
been.
meet before?
They
After?
met when I shuffled.
That's fine.
Where do I want to go? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's not bad.
Go there.
Going to the castle, or what is she doing?
And then.
Inkwelling.
Nah.
No.
I'm going to the castle. I have
No,
1.
Swan.
well, just do you even have 1?
Oh, with the gold, that's it.
Ah.
You can put 1 person in. Just gonna kick you out.
And that's it for now. And I have no cards.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I get
2
them
gold.
get 2 gold, right, or
Yeah.
2 silver.
2 silver. I'm sorry.
So-
Yep.
Well, okay, well I've got money now.
All right, so this guy's gonna fall off. These guys are going to move over. I'm going to play. I'm gonna play the Tinker. Spend a gold to move him 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
I have.
I need
Oh,
to build some
no.
buildings.
This guy. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. I will build this thing.
Write that manuscript.
Yep. That's going to give me a resource. I have no idea what resource I want. I have nobody in the castle. This is probably not great.
So maybe get a gold so you can get up to 8 and put
Yeah, I think I will take a gold for that
4
one.
guys in. Yeah.
And I have no money to buy, so I can't do that. Nothing happened there, nothing happened there. Anytime I flip a card, get something, nothing happened there. Man, I'm just not comboing well this game.
All right, you done?
I am done.
This guy's gonna come off. He's gonna flip my this to that. I will take an inkwell. No, I think I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would let me put 3 guys out. I'm gonna take a gold.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put out this Abbott, who doesn't really do much for me, but he lets me move. I don't want to move 2. That's why. I don't want to do a criminal either. Criminal is going to move my thing over. That's
only if you shuffle. Oh, because of this.
Yeah, that's about to trigger. Is there something I can do to
You
move?
could go 1, 2.
I need to be... Oh, you know what?
1,
Yeah, you're right. I can do
2.
that. I'm going to go 3, actually. And go 1, 2, 3 for there. And
How
I'm
do you
going
do
to...
that?
1, 2, 3.
I was right here. 1, 2, 3.
How'd you move 3?
Keep that coin.
2 plus 1 coin lets me move an
That's
additional
right,
space.
I forgot about the movement thing.
So I'm going to put people in. I'm going to put
Range.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to hire him or dismiss him.
Dismiss him.
Yeah, which lets me discard a
3?
card. Yep.
Actually, I want to keep
So I'm going to put, so that puts me at 4, plus 1 is 5. So I get to put 3 people in.
Yeah, I'll leave it alone.
So here, I'll do it for you.
Oh, actually, hold on. 1, 2, I'm sorry, 3. So I get to put 2 people in. So I put 2 people right there.
So 1, 1,
And
and this
then
guy goes
that
up.
guy
You get to
goes
flip
up.
a card.
Yep. You get to flip a card.
Yep.
Flipping this over to red.
Man, a lot of points over there.
And I think that might be it. I'm going to draw 2 cards and hope I get something good.
You're gonna.
Okay.
Did you resolve your collision?
No, I'm going to... Oh, I resolve my collision first, don't
Yeah.
I? So those reset. I get 3... I get a coin and 3
Get another debt.
deeds.
Yikes. And I
1,
get an inkwell.
2, 3 deeds.
We're about at the end of the game.
Yep.
So, with that,
You're close. There's
I'm
3 still
excited.
left on here.
for what happens next here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move 1.
Yep.
I'm going to spend 7 ink
Yep.
Yep.
to take this, which gives me 4 workers
Yep.
into the castle.
Let me do it. They all go here. They go to the outside. Yep.
Okay, here.
Yep. 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Place the indicated number of workers for free on any first tier of the castle. So you can actually, before we do that, is there anywhere else you want to go? But it has to be on the first tier.
Okay.
You tell me.
So do I have to put them all in the same place?
No.
There's any. It says
So
any.
I'll handle it. All right, let's see. Put 1 here, and we'll put 2. This guy should be over there. And
So we're
2
not
here.
sure we're actually doing this right, but pretty sure.
Shimmel answer.
Yeah. So.
Where do you like how you start
Start
and where
here.
you would do it?
Yeah. Like, do they resolve immediately?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You get to flip a card,
Flip 1 of these.
and then you have to do another outside.
Well, let's do this one first.
Okay.
So he goes here. This goes there. This goes up.
Move to virtue.
1, 2, I collide.
Okay. And then that one.
Goes back. This goes
And that
back.
goes up. You get to get a guy for free or destroy a card.
Well, and I should have gotten one from this too. I forgot about that. So I'll take that, and then I will
You reshuffle if you
That
want.
was-
destroy
reshuffles.
that for 2 coin.
Yep.
And I don't need to reshuffle.
They should be in a single location. he said.
Oh,
Oh.
All right, unwind.
You're right.
Can I have
Place
that
the
back,
indicated
please?
number of workers for free on
That's
any
not
first
what I got
tier.
rid of.
Should really say any single first tier. Well,
no, that
I mean,
makes it first tier location
yeah.
single, not
So I
plural.
would have gotten him anyway.
first
so
tier.
that's
Well,
not
I don't know if we
correct.
can go back.
Yeah,
We
just
can.
keep going, guys. Just
We
keep
can.
going as
He
you.
said it doesn't matter.
Yeah, just keep
Doesn't
going
matter,
as you
'cause
are.
you're gonna-
There's-
it's gonna cause the
there's
same
no way
chain
we're gonna
reactions.
Go back at this point.
Where did we leave off then?
Well,
You
we're
only have
here.
1 space
you only have 1
left.
space and go forward.
He did dub this section, this
That's it.
portion of the game called Castle Combo-tastic.
Done.
Yeah, you just get a
All right. Jeremy?
And
That was a
collision.
mess, and I'm not thrilled about it because I would have rather rewind it. But that's
There's
okay.
no way we could have rewound that.
I paid attention.
Ah.
No.
All right, so
Rewind
I
the
was
tape.
here, so I
So I
get.
move a corruption.
But you
up.
put them where you wanted
And I
them.
get
Because if you
another one
could have
of
put them
these.
all in the same space if that had been the
I'd started
best.
to. It would have been. It basically would have ended up the same, but I was paying attention. It's okay. All right, so with that, I can buy from my location. I won't because it's a bad guy and I don't need him. All right.
You done?
I suppose.
Peter Dave says this game had a big asterisk on it already anyway.
Now, I feel like any of those places have more than 3. No. The original goal was to kick more of Ryan out, so I was planning to go in one spot.
Why would that be your goal?
Because it's less points for you.
Oh, okay. I'm not getting points, but I could use the money. I've got 1 coin left.
All right, so this falls off.
But you could have put them wherever you wanted in a way to knock me out in the first place if you'd chosen to. But I don't know that you would have ended up with more than 3 on any single space regardless. Because they all kind of distribute around.
All right.
All right, Jeremy.
I know.
What do you got?
I want to win.
Well, we all want to win, but I
just
know that I'm
chill.
not
You
going
just
to,
need
so
to
maybe that's
chill.
why. Maybe that's why I'm not as worried
Here,
about
this
it.
takes 5 hours. You guys can walk and I'll win. 1, 2,
We're just gonna end the
3.
stream.
Yeah.
That's it.
And we're done. Gosh, you guys are making me do things I don't want to do, and that's
Well, isn't that
that's
the goal?
bad part. No, it's not. 1,
What we
2,
like to do.
3, 4. There's no way I can move 4 spaces.
Money?
Don't have any money. No. 1,
You need to move 4?
2. Can move 3 spaces, but buildings doesn't seem like it's pointless at this.
If you can finish a set.
Sure. Where am I? Does this go up?
Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Where's money? Is there money anywhere?
Right here.
Okay, that's where I'm going. And that needs
2
2.
to get to that.
That just. Sure.
To get to the money?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bucks.
Nice. And I'm at 1. All right.
And I can buy this guy.
For $1.
Are these meant to be random, or
Yeah.
are they supposed to go low to high?
No, they're all random under the
Okay.
bottom. But
Random.
it starts with a gray tile on top,
I
which is
see.
a little bit different. I will buy this guy for $1. Which lets me take
Okay.
all my deck and put it back. And my board's not collided. I think I'm done. But I have flexibility to move it now. And that's what I needed. Rye guy.
Yeah, I need to move 1 space. I don't know if this is going to do it for me. 1. I need more money. Can I move? It's a 7? I can't move up from here, can I? I can. Oh, but I would need to
No,
spend my
1,
coin.
2,
3.
3.
And then I would have 1, 2, 3.
Need one more.
I need another inkwell. There's no other way to get any, is there?
No, without doing a trade action.
So instead, I will go 2, I think, and build. That might be worth it. That might get me some points. All right, so anyway, first things first, this guy's going to drop off no matter what, and these are going to slide down. You know what? I'll move 1 space. And I'm going to drop 1, 2, 3, 4 people. I'm going to drop 3 people off. I'm sorry, 3 is 2 people off.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 1, 2, 3, because I have this. Let's use my bags as those people symbols. So we're getting rid of the scoundrel, which means I can discard something. Let's discard this financer.
Okay.
And that's going to let me put down 3 people.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 2 people. I'm looking at
2
the
for 3,
symbols.
Yeah.
So can you do anything that happens?
One's going to go here, one's going to go here, and one's going to go up, and it's going to give you a gold or to slide a guy on the outside.
So I've got 2 guys here.
Just 2.
So I'll slide this guy here, and that should cause a chain reaction.
Yep, and this is going to go here. This is going to go back here.
Yep.
And this is going to go up and let you hire or destroy a card.
Yes, I think I want to.
Oh, you know, we never gave this card to you.
Thank you.
You should have a hand limit of 5.
Oh,
I don't know what I want to hire.
huzzahs.
None of these really help me right now. I'll take this guy. Yeah, sure. I'll hire this guy, which will let me discard a card. And then I'll draw back up 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's it.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. There's me 2 friends here.
Yep.
Which then I move 1 here. Move 1
This is
here.
nuts.
I know.
Points you guys are gonna get her.
I have no, I
Whoops.
don't think, I don't even know. I'm just looking forward to getting money here. Because I
Stone
think
and
Kira's goal is to just
And
kick
then
me out
just
of as
one
much
goes
things
up.
as possible.
No, there's only 2 there.
Oh,
Ryan
yours.
goes away and he
Yeah.
gets
And I
a
get
coin.
$2. 2 coins, thank
No,
you.
it's the outside. The middle ring is where you're getting kicked off, which means
Oh,
you
I get a resource.
You get a virtue and a resource.
Yeah, I'll take that, and
So
I'll
he-
take an
does he
equal.
get
Yeah,
kicked
gets
off?
off,
Okay.
Didn't you already hand me one?
I did. I just put it back because I thought he said no. All right, let me make sure everything looks good. Yep, that's it. Fair, fun times. Cool.
Done?
So I have
Yup.
1, 2, 3, 4 is all I've got. Wow.
When did I want to buy a friend?
So I didn't get any money from that. That's right.
Nah.
You're done, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Spend money. I have
Wait a second.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do 8 of these icons.
Yep.
Which means I get to get rid of a card. Which means I'll get rid of this. That's
Nice.
8. It gives me 4.
I have 2 inkwells. I need to get more inkwells, I think.
Do I wish to buy this guy? I think I do not. I think that's it. I'm done.
I think I'm gonna build. So this guy's benefactor is gonna get kicked off. I'm gonna move 2 spaces. So we're gonna go 1, 2, so that I can build something. Whenever I build, I get one of these, and I need 3. I've got 1, 2, 3 builds. So I'm gonna build this here, and I'm going to flip one of these deeds over to be worth more points. I'm not going to buy that guy considering I have no money. I'll draw 2 cards. All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Move 1.
Yep.
Oh, you know what I didn't do when I played the Gatekeeper last turn is rearrange all my things.
And I should
But,
have a
oh
hand
well.
limit of a 5, you said?
I have a hand limit of 5 right now. Okay.
Viscounts have an insert in the box?
Does Viscounts have an insert in the box? Does it?
I don't think so. No.
I don't know that
I
it
don't know if
does.
any of the
I'm gonna
Garfield
spin
games
the
have had this.
coin so that I
Right.
actually had 2 bags. So I had a total of 4 to get the extra gold.
You done?
Yep.
All right. Fall off. Some coin. That. I will move these. I'm going to play this guy for 2. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice.
So I spend 2 gold. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which I do have the 7 this time. Buy
Jeez.
this, which has me 3 black. So I get this.
Yep.
And then also, it immediately lets me take
A 3 or a 4.
anything that costs 3 or 4 around the outside of the table.
Well, that'll get you some guys on the castle, Jeremy.
How about no?
You can move 2 on your virtue and trigger your thing.
I can. That lets me rearrange,
There's
which
2 of
isn't
those. There's
bad.
1 in gray and 1 in yellow, if that matters to you.
I don't think it matters, but I will take this gray. That gives me 2 virtue. Or flip. You know what? I'll take the flip. Where was this?
There. Mm-hmm.
I'll take this one.
No, those were.
Yeah, that's where you got it from.
I thought that one was always put 2 people out on the thing.
This one and this one were the same. Did you take it off of this one?
No, this one was 2 people because that was the one I was playing
So you
on.
did take it from here. You just took one that was underneath it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you'd already taken
so
that
you have
one.
4 or 4.
Someone pointed out 4 meeples on one tier of one space in the castle.
Is there? I can't
Oh,
see.
right here.
Oh,
Who went there last?
Oh,
Someone. Who's the last person to go to the castle?
Me.
no, I just went here and you pushed that guy over.
Then you would eject her.
Yeah.
And she'd get 2 coin.
So I really
have a lot of
wanted the coin
Alright,
because
I'm
I
gonna
don't have
go
any.
1, 2. We'll do that.
It's
But-
not worth anything at the end. Would you like some of mine?
Can I borrow some? Because I have none and it's been really difficult. Actually.
I don't know that that's allowed, but I would absolutely let you have some of my money, Ryan. Especially
Okay.
since you had no
So
idea what a
Barry told
wild
me.
was.
It's okay. I did use one, so that was good.
You guys are funny.
I thought that symbol just meant how many times you'd move across the
Alright.
thing.
Rearrange. Get 1 of each. So this is going to trigger the end of the game.
Well, we'll
FYI.
finish the round and then play one more round.
You'll finish this round. We'll play. Actually, just have.
Yeah.
Finish this round, then 1 more round.
So we just get 2 more turns.
Yep. And we'll flip.
Well, then I really don't want to
gain a
waste one.
resource. I will gain this.
I need
Suppose.
some.
And anytime I flip, I
Inkwells.
gain a resource. So I will gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can I
6,
both get
7.
inkwells and
I
use
get-
them? No. The answer is no.
Guess that's castle's my last action, maybe. I have no idea. This
Castle?
isn't good though. This
Man.
is not good.
Not good for you. Not good for me. All right. Abbott's gonna drop off.
Gonna draw.
We'll do this Chevalier.
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 2, 3. Got 3 symbols. 1.
You guys could have rearranged your boards, by the way,
Oh, really?
Now we
Fabulous.
got 2
Oh,
boards
that's right.
because of my thingy. Sorry.
But I
That
think
makes all the difference.
does it though?
Does it? Does it really?
I don't think it
It's a
does.
2-point swing for me.
Okay, not for me. This guy was nothing. So I'm not even gonna
3
bother.
spaces.
I mean, I could have kicked. None of these other guys were.
But it's your turn, right?
Sure, it is my turn.
Okay.
It's the last turn of the game. So if I don't set it up correctly,
I was just asking. That guy fell off. This guy you played just
yes.
now. Not just from rearranging for Jeremy. I wasn't watching what you were doing.
Actually, I think I am. I'll take that back. Not who drops off now doesn't matter, but who will drop off next matters. All right, now I'm ready to do my moves. 1, 2, 3. I
Did
have.
you get another turn?
Yeah,
I did.
we finish the round and then we
Finish
take
the
one more
round, then we
turn.
have one more
Oh,
turn.
okay.
So yes, don't try to steal my turn from me.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
So I've got 2, and I don't have a gold to spend, unfortunately. So we'll just put this one guy there.
All done?
And then I'm going to draw back up, and that's it, unfortunately, for me.
This for me. Move down. Move down. Bring out my artist. It's 1, 2, 3. So she gives me, that's 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, you can only do that one time. Have you been doing that more than once each
No,
time?
this is the first time I'm
Oh,
using it.
okay.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there.
So you put out 3 guys?
3 friends. 1, 2, 3. 1 will go here. 1 will go here. 1 will go up. Ryan loses a friend.
Yep, and I get 2 coins. Thank
and
you.
this gives me a gold, and I can move
No,
another
it's one or the other.
or. So I could go here.
No, it's only from
On
the
the
bottom
first
row.
level?
Yeah.
It's only on the first level, so yeah, let's do that. Go here. And this one will go here, here, and up. Which gets me a flip.
Well, hold on. Don't take my guy off, though, because it's only at the end of your movements. Do you remove
not done.
anybody? It's not the
Oh,
instant
where
there's
was
4.
You can do all your outside first.
Yeah,
and then
all
the
your
outside-
outsides.
He was here then.
So once you're done triggering outsides, do you still trigger? How does that work?
In the inside.
Because you can't trigger. Okay, well I don't know. Because can you
Hold
trigger
on.
the same space multiple times?
If there's enough people
This
on
one
there.
lets me move
Just the guy up.
Right, because you can just keep doing that in
no,
infinite
I mean,
loop
he just
forever.
moved up. So he lets me move another person.
I don't know. I should have done it.
I know. I feel like I know. Well, because each space triggers once, and
Yeah.
then if there's more guys that get added to
Yeah.
it after it triggers,
So I put
do
your
you,
guy back.
do you
That's
go
the
back
only
and look
thing
at
that
it and trigger it
changed.
again? That was my question.
Every guy that moves up triggers.
Right. But
So this one lets me trigger again. I'm going to just take a gold to make it easy for you guys. All right. This is going to move.
Immediately resolve the printed effect on the second tier, and then move one worker from the first tier of the section clockwise around the table.
right. But
So-
once you're done with the first tier, do you go back and re-trigger the
No,
first
you-
tier? Is my question.
First tier, if it triggers something on the second tier, you do that, and then you do the other first tier, and then if it triggers something on the tier, you do that.
Right. But if the second tier trigger something on the first tier that you already resolved, do you resolve it immediately?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know
I
what's
just
happening.
Trust that she's doing. Who knows what
so-
she's doing here?
I guess. I'll watch the tape. I have no idea what just happened.
Sure.
Okay, you done?
Yeah.
All right. Last round.
Yep.
I assume that's how it works, but I have no verification.
I get to flip a card. I will flip one of these over and gain a resource. I'll gain one of these. I will play him, which immediately allows me to buy a card for free. I will take this guy and gain a corruption. All right.
Shem is in the
Moving
What is Shem?
three.
Is Shem addressing that?
1, 2,
Oh, well, I hope he does.
Actually, hold on.
2, 3, 4.
Because it's confusing.
Well, the interruptions when you're actually doing the movements
Well, I
makes
mean,
it hard to follow what you're
You
doing.
you look at the outer ring to see if there's 3 of your color, and then you go to the inner ring, and then you go to the middle.
So I've got 3.
He said, Ryan, yes, you sure do.
You sure do trigger them immediately? Even go back and trigger the same space like 3
I'm
times?
buying this.
Shem, I'm directing that to you.
So
Tier 2 cannot influence Tier 1,
1,
though.
2,
Oh,
So no
1,
infinite
2,
loops.
3. I don't
well, that's
have to
what
spend
happened,
anything.
though.
You get to flip
Well, not
stuff.
infinite loops, but he said
Yeah,
tier
you
2
get to
cannot
flip
influence
something.
tier 1?
Tier 2 cannot influence
Gain a
Tier
resource.
1.
Because there's a tier 2 space that moves somebody one space in tier 1, and that's how that was what created. She did that twice.
I only did it once. I took the gold the second time
Okay.
to keep it easy for you.
Well, sure. I'm just making sure we're doing it
I
right.
can put the gold back if it wasn't supposed to trigger a second time.
Well, I don't know. Well,
And
what Shem is saying is that you can never influence the movement around a ring. But this space seems to be, unless we're playing
anytime
that
I
space
flip, I gain a
wrong.
resource.
Because I did the same thing. I used it to move a character
I
as
did.
well.
And then I'm going to buy him for 2. And he goes to my discard. And he allows me to move my thing one space.
All right. I
That's
don't
my
even know
last
what I can do here that's going to get me points. So this guy's going to drop. I mean, I can move one space and put one guy in the ring, but that's not going to help me.
I need to pay.
I guess I'll do it. I'll move. Let's put the pastor out. Discard cards.
Says Kira was correct.
And that it does influence the movement of the first. I know.
Trick line to show.
He's saying.
happening, yo? Oh, my foot is.
All right, so I'm going to move 2 spaces. I've got 2, so I'm going to put one guy out. So this one's going to move here. This one's going to move here. This one's going to move up, and I get to trigger that thing to move somebody one space. So I will put this guy here. So that's going to move this guy up, and this guy over here, this guy over here. And then this is going to move one guy over here, one guy over here, and one guy up here.
So my guy comes up here.
So you
My guy comes up here.
and here.
And what do I get?
6 coins.
Jesus.
No, they're on the middle section.
Oh, they're in the
right?
middle section. I'm sorry. 3 resources of your choice.
And 3 virtue.
So 1. I have to reshuffle. I get 1 virtue. I don't know that matters. All right, well, that was it. Kira, you have the last turn of the game.
Okay.
Man, I did not do well.
I don't know.
Don't think that my manuscript thing is going to have the
Just go
payoff
2,
that I wanted.
1, 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, more than enough to do all of these guys.
The most you can do is 4.
4 guys. Sorry, I thought that was 4 in my hand. So 1.
They're not even all going to fit, are they?
I'm gonna put 6 here.
We
4
can only
here.
put 4.
Yeah.
Is the max you can ever
I mean,
put.
like it's gonna be a total of 6. I
All
already
right,
put 1 down.
So 1 goes here. 1 goes here.
I'm letting you guys do this, so there's no question.
1 goes
I
up.
already
And you need to
have
move
lots
2
of
virtue.
questions.
Okay.
Because you
And
still have
then
3
they go
guys
here.
there, so you do
Yep.
you do that one again.
Yep, you do. This one goes here. That one goes there. This one goes up, and you get 2 more virtue. So
What
it just
happens
max.
when I
It just stays.
It stays.
Nothing happens. Then we look over here. Nothing. Here. Nothing. Here. Nothing. Here. Moves over here. This moves over here. This one goes up, and you're going to get a stone and a. Okay. Now this is going to get up, and you get a resource.
No, there's only 2 there.
there's only 2 there.
Oh, my bad. Well, this one's going to go up, and you're going to get a resource.
And then another one because there's still 3 there, right?
Yep. And then this gets kicked out.
All right. And I take a resource, but I don't think resources are worth anything at the end of the game. All right, that's it. We're done.
Thank goodness.
It might be.
All right.
All right, so first we'll do, let me write down the scores here. 'Cause There's a lot of different ways.
Careful about putting that on camera.
Sure. I will keep this right
That's-
here.
Yeah. Oh, is there a score pad?
No.
I bet
Only
you could
have one
find
guy
one.
left.
All right, constructed buildings.
see
You're going to
that.
look at each of your areas. I get
I
4
didn't
points.
resolve
I
this,
get-
by the way. I need to resolve this really quick.
Sure.
All right. Well, there's no more. Are there more deeds?
I
Yeah,
get
you
them
take them from
underneath.
the bottom.
Oh, you still can even though we're out?
Yep.
3, and
Technically.
then
I get it.
Jeremy gets 1. Do you have any?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Okay. How many buildings?
I had total of 9 points.
Okay. Kira?
9.
No, 5.
5.
is
Sorry.
5.
5 and the other, it's 5? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, workers in the castle. So it's
I
1,
have
2,
no
or 3
idea.
points. So I'll do it.
Take them off. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, plus another 22 plus 3 times 5 is 15. So it's 37, 38, 39, 40.
40. 40 points from
points.
just from that?
Okay. Ryan was on the second tier there.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely don't have 40 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17.
I get 0. All right. Transcribed manuscripts for sets.
0 points.
I have 36 points.
Oh, yeah. I have 1, so I get 1 point.
Right.
I also have 1, so I get 1 point.
Okay. Then we're going to do these cards. I get 6.
I have 0.
She has her castle, which is 5.
Yep.
Then we're going to do unpaid debts.
None.
I have -4. You have none?
None.
Kira?
None.
Acquired deeds.
So 12,
15.
13,
10.
14, 15, 16.
I have 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. This. Which one was the one that flipped? This one?
Yeah.
Who has the most debts flipped? That's me.
Oh, wait, hold on.
12.
Hold on.
No, that doesn't count.
Debts. Only blacks.
I have 18.
18 for
Not,
red.
not 15. Only blacks counts?
Yes,
For
you're
this,
counting
yeah.
the other one.
Oh, you're
So-
counting the other one. I
yeah,
have 2.
So how many do you have? Black cards flipped over?
2.
2. So you guys are going to take
8 points and split it, or what?
eh,
Add them up and split them?
tie for case of a tie, players split the victory points between each level as equally as possible.
So 4.
So you guys get 4.
Yep.
4, 4.
And you got 12?
I got 12. I think that is it.
That's it. Well, I got destroyed.
So 40, 22, 52, 64 for me. 18,
I got the
27, 7. $49 for
like I
Ryan.
said, I've never played before.
55, 45, 50. $71, 64, 49.
Yep, that's it.
It's the castle. I think if I had put a couple things.
Oh,
in
I
the
mean,
castle-
there's no doubt that. I mean, it's well, we'll save it for the review. But there's definitely a lot there.
I don't think I had any points. Oh, My bad. Hold on. Hold.
What, you already scored your points for
no,
those?
manuscripts.
I thought-
I get 1 point for every criminal.
Oh, you forgot your bonus scores at the
Yeah,
end of
I
the
was
game?
gonna say
Hold
something
on.
didn't seem right.
Hold on.
Shem had pointed that out earlier. He said when we were
One,
talking about who was going to be the winner. He said it
two,
depends on Jeremy's manuscript
3,
because they couldn't
4,
see him on camera.
5,
Yep.
6, 7. 7 points for those. So I'm at
So he wins
71.
right there.
And then I get
1 point for every 3 books?
every 2.
Every 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more.
So
76,
76.
71,
5-point
49.
difference. Last time was
Nice.
a 4-point difference.
Well done.
I'm not upset about that. That was good.
Yeah, so very different than Paladins. Although, I mean, all of his games have that you
Yeah.
know, the interconnective thread to them. This experience as a 3-player game is much better just because of the interaction
Sure.
here. And we never saw the 4 in a space get removed in our game, and we never saw 2.
Well, because I don't know if you really would in a
Viscounts in the
2-player
I think we
game.
had it happen once.
I think,
I don't know. I don't remember.
I need to play this again. Paladins is up there for me. I don't think there will ever be one that I like better than Paladins personally.
But don't you think the variability in this game, like all the different options you're considering every turn?
Variability doesn't do much for me.
Really?
I mean, I'll play the same game 50 times, and I'll play the same game 50 times.
Would you do the same
I know we
strategy?
have this. Well, I would do the same strategy. We have this debate about Coinborough a lot too. Like for some people, every time you sit down to play the game, having a different setup, that's cool. But I don't need it necessarily, because there's some games I play like Paladins is not super variable. But yeah, I still really like that. I mean, there's some variability in Paladins, not nearly as much as here. I think this even has more than Architects, and Raiders didn't have very much variability.
The thing is here too, this game has far more indirect conflict than
Oh, definitely.
than
There's a lot
Paladins,
more.
which I
yeah.
like. This part especially, but also the positions on the board where you're competing for, the cards you're competing for, the manuscripts
Yeah.
you're competing for. Like all those things don't exist in Paladins other than placing your building in those locations on the board.
Sure. Well, now that I played it once, I'll probably play it again, I'm sure.
Well, cool. How long was that? It was a long stream.
That was a little bit of a long one,
It's
but
not short.
2 hours.
There you go.
but we said it might be long at the beginning. I mean, this is a bit of a bigger game, so
Cool.
thanks for teaching.
Yeah, so 2 hours. If you guys have any questions about the game, please make them in the comments below. Of course, just make a comment, and next week we'll announce the winner from this, which will be shipped from Renegade. I believe this is coming out.
It's a pre-order, so
Yeah.
you'll get it through when they start shipping. So.
Cool. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you guys next time.